This game will never cease to amaze. God, it's beautiful. Once I got this video recommended to me by YouTube. It was in my recommended. It was one of those fucking drama videos where one YouTuber talks shit about another one for whatever the fuck. It was about that fat fuck Nico Avocado. Whatever the fuck his name is, a fat ass. But that's not important. What is important is that the fucking video, it was like 4-5 hours long. And that's why I remember it. I distinctly remember seeing the thumbnail and seeing the length of the video, and I was like, I took a double take. I was like, fucking man, that fucking video is 4 or 5 hours. That's like 4 or 5 hours of YouTube drama.
Hello.
And I think about that a lot. Like, you know, if you have ever made a video for YouTube and like actually like gone through the motions, like, you know, you recorded the video, you edited it, and everything that pertains to editing, like importing the files, sorting them, like putting them in the timeline and cutting them up, you know, deciding what you're gonna keep or you're not gonna keep. You know, it's a time-consuming process. And like, you know, I've made a 10-minute video and it took me like 2 hours or so, something around that, to edit it. Like, you know, for 10 minutes of footage. It took me like 2 hours to put it together. So how long do you think it takes to make a 4-5 hour YouTube video? How long does that take to do that? Did that person really think that gossiping for 4-5 hours was a productive use of their time? You know, this really boggles my mind. Imagine one of those gossip magazines. You all know what I'm talking about. They're not that popular today, but in like the early 2000s, they used to be in every store. Often at like where the checkout was, the register, and like those fucking God, do you remember those fucking stupid gossip magazines that had like some absolutely retarded headline on the cover, was like accompanied by a photo of a celebrity, something like, you know, George Miller sticks dick in mud crab, like some stupid bullshit, attention-grabbing retard shit like that. Anyway, imagine one of those magazines, and like, instead of like those 30 thin pages, imagine it's the width of the fucking Bible. Imagine that. It's like as wide as the fucking Bible. And that's that 4-hour, 5-hour YouTube drama video. That's what you have. You have an entire textbook's worth of shit. Just pure intellectual drivel. Why would anybody willingly spend time making that? You know, you might be saying, IcelandicPsychotic, you're making a YouTube video right now. Aren't you just the same? No, you fucking idiot. I'm not. God, that like gossip and drama, it has no merit whatsoever. You're basically just gathering around a high school cafeteria table and just talking about, oh my god, did you hear what Johnny said to Billy about Jessica? Like, fuck, man, is there nothing more exciting and interesting happening in your life than some fucking lolcow's personal life? Seriously. I'm going to Peru, aren't I? Nope, I'm going to Coral. Never mind. I think the shit that I'm saying has much more merit because, you know, it's about real world shit, you know, what really matters in life. How do we spend our time here, the limited time that we have? It's not a fucking social fairy tale gossip fucking audiobook. Like, you know, if you made something like that and you showed it to somebody, like a 4 or 5 hour video about gossip, about rumors, you know, would they be impressed? Would they like what you spent so much effort doing? Or would they just smile politely and tell you that it's cool? I was reading on Wikipedia about the 7-year-old kid who got dragged behind a car for like an hour or something, and he fucking died. Think about that. 7 years old, you're thinking about popsicles or whatever the fuck. Then in like a matter of hours, your life is just over. So, haha, you fucking goddamn ape blind fuck. Give me that. Like this imp, man, he's dead. You know, you think he had any regrets? Or did he just do his imp shit until the day he died? Till he got mauled to death by this 6-foot mammoth of a man. When you die, what are you gonna think? Are you gonna think like, oh man, I'm sure glad I wasted like a month making a 4-hour YouTube video about some retard? Sorry, I coughed. That don't look right.
Yeah.
God, I am nailing it. I think time is very valuable. A lot of people don't really seem to notice that.
Your money or your life.
God, that startled me. Take it from me if you can, you fucking idiot.
Easily done.
So you say. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Eat shit.
Yeah.
Man, you picked the wrong fight, you fucking idiot. You know, cats sleep all day, but I don't think they would ever regret doing so, because it is in their nature to sleep all day. However, I do not think it is in the nature of man to sit around wasting time. I bet that highwayman had no regrets. He moved into the fucking woods and he just like, I'm just gonna rob people for a living. And he stuck by it and he fucking did it. Died by the sword. Well, the battle axe, but you know, fuck it. Same principle applies. This video that I was talking about, this 4 or 5 hour drama video, it had millions of views. Meaning that people actually sit down to watch this shit. Imagine that. You know, people sit down to absorb and consume 4 or 5 hours of gossip. That's fucking retarded. I can't tell you how often I've seen like a meme that's making fun of being unproductive. And there's just so many people in the comments who are just laughing about being unmotivated pieces of shit. You know, a lot of people don't really recognize, I think, how valuable time is. No one lives in that out, there's smoke coming up. That's the old. They haven't even moved in yet. That's the old farm. What was I talking about? Time. Time is passing. The clock is ticking as we speak. Are you spending your time well? I fucking hope you are. I am entering my late 20s. And for most of my 20s, truth be told, I fucked around. That's what I did in my 20s. I fucked around. And I'm finding out right now. And it's kinda hitting hard. Because I wasted those years on mostly nothing. You know, I spent a lot of time being angry, being depressed, obsessing over the past, obsessing over things I couldn't change. And of course a shitload of drugs. You know, I tried weed and realized that I liked life better high than sober, and that's not something you should accept. That's something that you need to figure out the reason for. What most often follows there is the downward spiral where your life is getting progressively more shitty, but you can't exactly figure out why. And that whole thing is kind of funny in this painful, miserable way, because you are the only one who doesn't see the spiral. Everyone else around you sees it, and they notice it, and it's painfully obvious to everyone except you. To you, it's invisible. And that's fucking dangerous, cause, you know, a lot of people never make it out. A lot of people just, you know, keep falling and falling until they fucking die.
Yes? Can I help you?
I fucking knew he was gonna talk to me when I came inside. I must speak to Joffrey.
He's upstairs. Go ahead.
Thank you. Notice that I'm walking because I think it's more atmospheric than just running and rushing. That's what I fucking mean, man. Like, you know, you gotta think about how you spend your time. You know, consider how you are spending your time instead of mindlessly rushing from one pleasure to the next. You know, even though my life has been pretty shitty for the past couple of years, there's one thing that I'm proud of. And though that is all my Oblivion bots that I've released for the past 2 years. I put legitimate creative effort into them and put real thought into how I could make them unique and the best that they could be. And make them engaging,
I'm Brother Joffrey.
make them
What do you want?
interesting. You know, I put hard work into them, and I think it shows, and I am proud of what I did.
This cannot be.
I've heard this like a million fucking times. I'm just clicking through it, man. Open up your chest so I can get the fuck out of here. Thank you. See, I don't really need anything. Oh, I'm taking this. Thank you, and thank you, thank you, and thank you. Haha. Whoop. Whoop. I'm getting one more repair hammer from that fucking... Where the fuck is he? That fucking dark elf. God, did he go to town? There he is.
I'm the shepherd here. Eranor's the name, and this is Waynon Priory.
Can you please help me?
Well, I normally... But go ahead and take this hammer. Well,
Thank you. Stay in my fucking game here. Now I'm prepared and I know what I'm gonna do. Gonna walk back down the road. That's what I'm gonna fucking do. Whoever the fuck you are, don't fuck around. You know, don't spend hours watching YouTube. Don't spend hours browsing 4chan or playing video games or watching movies or binge watching Netflix. You know, spend your time productively. If you're gonna do something, go balls deep and fucking commit to it. And make sure that whatever you are doing, you won't regret it. Like, when it's finished, you can point at that and tell someone, look at that shit. That's me. I fucking did that. I can't imagine a more horrible fate than dying and having lived an uneventful, unsatisfactory life. Death isn't scary. What is scary is dying without ever having lived the life you wanted to live. And if you do fuck around, I guarantee that's what you're gonna face when the day comes.